So, hello. I guess it's afternoon. And welcome back to my channel. And I want to show you something. Did you guys see this morning? I'm sorry for the shaking. Where I made that little pocket thing out of that Rite Aid pharmacy bag? Oh my gosh, that was so cute, huh? If you didn't see it, you need to go back and watch it. But look, this is it real quick. I don't know if you can see it, but it's super cute, huh? There's a pocket right there, and then it opens up right there, and then it's right there. And girlfriend, this is super cute. That's a little, and I was like, you can make something out of anything. But anyways, I was going through my stuff. Like I told you, look, I found all my little mini books. And I want to share them with you. It's going to be a long video. It's okay. So, let me just show you what's in them. Okay, so let me put this right here. So, this one right here, okay. Okay, let me just start with this one. There's so many stuff in this little box. This little box right here. This right here is just a tag that I made. It's just a fabric tag. I love making these. I make these all the time. I just keep them with me because I want to make some more of these. This is just a tag made out of fabric. That's cute. So it's in my fabric stuff. But this book right here, I made this book. This book right here, I made. Don't you just love the cover? And it's this little book. This book is like 4 by 5. And I love making little books like this. And that's the cover. And I love that. And then inside, I haven't did anything with it yet. Because I'm going to use it to make when I make books like this, I use this for slow stitching or either clusters or, I don't know the other word I'm looking for. Well, like the clusters we make, but I just put them in here. And there's no rhyme or reason to these books. There's, I just do stuff. And then I put a pocket here with a piece of jean. And then I put a pocket here. It's like a little tuck spot. And then I made this a while back. And then this is a little tag. And then, so this right here is cheesecloth. And what I did was I cut the cheesecloth in strips. And then I put a little water in a pan and some glue. Just some regular Elmer's glue. And I stirred it all up. And I guess it kind of make like a really thin Mod Podge. And then I've dumped these in there. And then when I took them out the next day, they were stiff like this. You see? They were real stiff. And so then I put them back in here. And so now they're like fabric pages. I don't know if you can see them, but they're super stiff. And then I went back and I glued 2 together. See? So here's 2 of them. And I glued them together to make one page. So it'll be kind of thick. Just in case I decide to sew on it. You can see the glue where I glued on it. And then I coffee dyed them. Sprayed them with coffee. And it's so cute. I love this book so very much. And so I'm going to keep it out because I'm going to start working these little books. Because I kind of like working these little books. And this is super cute to make. I just love this. This is so much fun. And so you can slow stitch in here. You can make little, what do you call those things? Snippets in here. You can do whatever you want in here. So that's cute. And so then I made this one. Look at this one. Super cute. Let's see what this one is. And then it looks like that. And then this one, you just put whatever you want in here. So this one I decorated already. See? Isn't that cute? It's nothing. Nothing. It's just snippets. Or what do you call it? I don't know if you call it snippets or... I don't know. You could call it whatever you want. But I just did each page like I would a snippet. It says Lucky the State of Mind. I just did some flowers and that. And I love doing stuff like this. Not all who wander are lost. And it's just like a collage with fabric and paper. And this one I did a tag. Isn't that the cutest thing? I love doing stuff like this. This is just two sayings. And this is all fabric. And there's another cute little tag. Blessed are those the curious. Isn't that cute? This is the cutest book. I just love it. I love stuff like this. I know there's some of you out there who like stuff like this too. This is super cute. Look, it comes up, and then there's that under the bottom. And then there's that on the top. And this one's like this. And it's just fabric. It's just fun. It's just fun. This is fun to do. If you just like just to be creative and just put the pages in there. I use fabric. I like using fabric. And then this is the back. Isn't that cute? That key? I mean, come on. This says always take the scenic route. And then there's some lace on the side. Now you know that's cute. I think this is so adorable. And this is fabric. The pages are fabric, and I just work in them like that. Just making like little things like that. And then it's so cute. Then you'll get on a roll as you get going. And that's it. That's the front. And then there's the back. I sewed them in. You can see right there. And so then I tied them with this big old piece of thing, which I don't need this big old thing, but I just like how it looks big and gaudy. Because that's my middle name. Okay, so that's those two. Now this one, this one is super cute too. This is just like an accordion. So it comes like this. That's the back. No, this is the front. I don't know if this is the front or not. But yeah, I think. And this just goes like that. And it's this accordion book. I just put all the pages together, the papers together. Oh no, this is just one long piece of material. See? And then I just covered each panel with burlap and lace. And then I'm going to go back over it like I did the other one. See? Looks like that. This is like this. I don't know if you can see it like that. Like that. And then I'm going to go back through it, and I'm going to do the same thing on that one. I just love this one. And these flowers are from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to make another one like this. And I put these strings on here so you could close it. Oh, I see. So this is the front, and I put it here so it'll go like that and close on the side. And then you just fill each one with your snippets. So that's super cute. I love this one. This is just one long piece of fabric. Okay. And this is 4. 1, 2, 3. This is 4 by 5. This is 4 by 5. So it's 5 inches tall. And it's about probably 1.5 feet. And so then you take your little pieces of burlap. That's what I did. And I just put one piece here, right? And then I just folded it, put another piece. Then I folded it, put another. Then I folded it, put another. Then I went on this side and I folded, and I cut it, and I put it on this side. Like that. That's all I did. That's all I did so far. And then I came back, you know, I always do the cover, and I put that right there on the back. And I'm going to put a saying or something right here. I don't know what all this is in here, but I'm going to put something there. It's going to be cute. So I really like this. Oh, and then on the first page, I put this little ribbon so it can close the whole book like that. So that's going to be fun to work in. I'm going to work in these for a while after I finish my faux leather book. Well, I don't know, but I do it because I made some and I want to show you. So that was this one. Okay, and then this one, these are so cute. Oh, I love these. Everything doesn't have to be those big old junk journals. I like those big old junk journals, but I like this stuff too. This is just a random book. I had these stickers on one of these, and I liked making jeans. So this is just a piece of jean. I sewed in some signatures. And I actually used this one. So this one is just a bunch of random stuff. There's a little pocket, Philippians 4:6, and then just some stuff. It's all spiritual stuff, scriptures and stuff in here. And then that's it. Stuff I wrote in it. These are scriptures. Just for fun, just to be doing something. Now, it's not as lovely, but it is cute. It's all Psalms and different scriptures. I think it's super cute. I like the little books, and I put little scriptures on it. Your greatest responsibility is to love yourself and to know you are enough. And that is adorable. Just stuff like that. It's like an affirmation book for me. God is love. Look at these look at these. Aren't these cute? I love Jesus. Grateful and thankful. Look at these little jars. Is that adorable? So the reason why I like these little books like this is because you can just use all your little stuff, you know. This is that. I like this. Super cute. I called on to the Lord and he answered me. So cute. I love this. Sometimes I forget what I make too. But I like stuff like this. Look at this little pocket. I know it has something in there got to do with Jesus. I already know. Because I know me. I like how I put these little tabs right here with the fabric. Cute, huh? And these are just like affirmations. It says, have the courage to make the change, the strength to see you through, and the faith that everything will turn out for the best. See how I told you, you could just write right on top of book pages. I love this. Super cute. It's all about Jesus. I have the nerve to have a pocket right here. Look, there's something in here. Let me see what it says. Oh, it's a prayer. It's a beautiful prayer too. I like that because I like to see that I've always been strong in my faith. And when I go back and look at things that I used to write and stuff, I see that the Lord has always been strong in my life. Always. And this is proof. Yep. So anyways, that was really nice. So that's that little book. So that's just like a little junk journal, really. It's a mini junk journal. Okay, and so then this one, I don't know what this one is. This one, let's see what this is. So these mini books are super easy to make. The biggest one is 4 inches by 5 inches. But I made one. Now this is super cute because I like how I always used to do this. Put the glue there and then drop the little pieces to make the cluster. I think that's a great idea. I came up with that years ago. And I love this. And this is also fabric. You see, that's all just fabric. Oh, I haven't finished this one. So this is just a tuck right there. It's just a little tag. Cute, huh? And then here's this. And these are the same thing, those sheets. They're cheesecloth dipped in glue and water. And see how stiff they get? So then I put that in. So I have to work in this one too. I just did that. That's the only page I've done so far. It's kind of pretty. Then I have a few more pages. So these are cute, huh? Yep. Look at that one. So now that I have some more stuff, I'm going to work in these. I love these. Look at that little tag. I think these are adorable. This one's super cute. It's so pretty. And you can sew in here too if you want. I love this. And I think what I'm doing is I like how this is different printing and stuff. Kind of like a jelly print. And then, super pretty. I love that a lot. So I'm going to go back and do something in that for sure because I like that. So I'm just going to leave this whole little container out so I can finish them. So that's 2 that I have to finish that I see. That was a junk journal. Oh, I love this one too, right? Okay, then this one is nice too. I got to finish that one. And then I love that one. So I hope you give this a try. So this one is super cute. You're going to love this. Look how little it is. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Is super cute. Girl, I be in here making all kind of stuff. Because I just love the craft. And look how it ties right there. Look at this button. Don't you just love this beautiful button? And then I like this one because this is a little bit more mixed media. So then I put these 2 things on here. It's upside down. And, yeah. And so then there's the back. So look at the back. Look how beautiful that is. That looks so vintagey. Look at this. This is it. And that's like a little mixed media. I call this mixed media because this right here is metal. This piece right here is metal. And this is just that. And then this one, this is my favorite stickers from the Dollar Tree. You can't find those. And if I ever see those again, I'm going to buy every single one. I think I might see if I can buy a case, but I don't know the number. So anyways, this is the inside of it. And look how little it is. It's like 3 by 3. So then I put this little window here, and I put that little bird under there. It's Tim Holtz. So I already know I love that and that metal. And then this looks like this on the inside. Isn't that cute? Oh, I did finish it. And then here's the little tags. It says love. There's a key. Isn't that cute? You could write on there. That says bloom. That's one of my jelly prints. My jelly prints. Those are my jelly prints. Isn't that cute? This is adorable. I love this. That's my jelly print in the background. Stickers from Dollar Tree. I love this book. This is beautiful. Little pocket. Another little these are Tim Holtz. I love Tim Holtz. That's one of my master boards. Isn't that cute? I love this. Look at that. So cute. And then a little pocket. I love this so much. And that's it. Don't you just love this? This is so cute. I love this little book. It's really, really cute. I love this page. That's my jelly printing. I just love that. I just love all this. Super cute. And then it's so cute. And it just goes like that. Has a little charm right there. You see that? It's a dime. What? Get out of here. It's a dime. Look at that. And then this comes over and it has this big button. And then I'll just put it through there. This is crooked, but you can just put it through there somehow. Like that. I love that. And then it ties. I love this little book. And I made this little book out of this. So I made a new one. See? And this is just 3 inches by 3. It's like 3.5 by 3.5. Just a piece of cardstock. And then, so then I made another one. Because I'm going to show you the one I made. This is adorable. So with that in mind, I made this one. I made 2. I took this right here. And I made this right here. I made this like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago. And isn't this adorable? Girlfriend. Whew, I love this. This is one of them doilies I avocado dyed. And that's a piece of avocado dye. And then that's just, I don't know. This is avocado dyed material. And then this is the back. Another doily. Isn't that pretty? And then, I love it. Then it opens up. And so then on this one, I can't wait to work in this one. This is so cute. I put a little pocket here. And then this is the avocado dyed material. And I put that ruffle there. And I put some papers in here. Some paper. So it's 1, 2, there's some different papers. And then some avocado dyed material. See, so I'm going to go back and do something with these. And then here's the second signature. Isn't that cute? And then I put some papers in here. I cannot wait to do something fun in this little book. I think this is super cute. And then there's the last picture. And then here's this. You just open that up and it has that little picture and this little thing right there. There's a button right here. And then there's the back. Then I'm going to put a button here and a button there. And then I put this on the back so you can tie it right here like that. Isn't that so cute? Look at the little signatures in there. You see them? I love this. I cannot wait to work in this. I'm going to work on it this weekend. I love this book. Super cute. I love making little books like this. And so then I made this one. And then I made one that's a little bit bigger, which is this one. And now this one's a little bit big because I was like, I'm going to make one that's kind of medium. This is like 5 by 7. 1, 2, This is 5 by, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 by 7. Isn't that cute? This is all material. I tied the thing in here with this piece of ribbon. And I put this doily on here with the sunflower, and I put these little bees on there. I know Nori's gonna like that. I think she likes bees too. Oh, does she love that? Oh, so cute. I have stuff to make a bee book. I just haven't got around to it. I got these bees, if anybody wants to know. Here they are. From Hobby Lobby. And like, so I'm gonna make another one. So then inside, this right here is just a piece of packaging from Amazon. This right here. And then I just put in some fabric, paper, some fabric, and a piece of paper, another paper. Then I tied it in. I glued them together first, and then I tied them in. So I put a piece of glue down the middle, and I stacked them on top of each other. And then I tied them in with this piece of ribbon. Don't you just love this? I get so excited about stuff. So this is going to be so cute when I finish it. I can see it. It's going to be beat up and stuff, I guess. I'm going to put a pocket here. And this don't really go, but I could put that there. It kind of goes, but not really. And that's the back. This material. And then that's the side. Isn't it cute? So I'm going to do something fun with these. I just made these. And these were inspired by my little bucket. And this one was just made out of this piece of paper. And I covered it with material. And you could do that. And it was all inspired by all my little books right here. That are so beautiful. So, I don't know. You should give this a try. These little mini books are pretty special. And I really like them. And I love this one that I just made. 2 signatures. And I love this one. So, I'm going to have some fun just playing around. Because sometimes, you know, you don't have to make big books and have different themes. You can just make you something like this. And then just use up all your scraps and just be creative and have fun. It doesn't have to have any rhyme or reason. It's just 'cause. It's for you. And then when you finish, get your little container like this and throw them all in there. All right. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day today. I hope you get a chance to get in your happy space and do some crafting. And I hope you give these mini journals a try because they're so fun. And if you have some cheesecloth, like I was saying, you can do this where you just drop the cheesecloth, you cut the strips, cut them the way you want them to be, the size of your book first. And then drop them in that glue and water. And then when they come out, they'll be stiff. And then you can spray them with, you could coffee dye them first if you want. Let them dry and then drop them in the glue. Or you can put them in the glue and then bring them out when they dry. And then you can spray them like I did with the coffee. So it doesn't matter. You might not even want your coffee dye. And you can do the same thing with fabric. I just like the cheesecloth. And I got this cheesecloth from Walmart. But I believe sometimes they have it at the Dollar Tree too. I don't even have anymore. But I do, but I just don't know where it is. But the last one I got was from Walmart. It comes in a bag over in the kitchen section. And you just cut them up in strips and make your pages. And you could also sew on there. I like this because you could slow stitch in here if that's what you do. Slow stitching. Alrighty. So I'm going to show you this again when I bring out my slow stitching thing that I was doing in another video. So, I like it. Alright, so I hope I see you guys tomorrow because I have a surprise for you for tomorrow. I think you'll like it. I have good surprises. Alright, so you guys know I love y'all. Thank you so much for your continuous support. And once again, I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.